说你马上要到哪里去了？
出国。
出国啊？出国找谁啊？哦，找你的妈妈。
Me gustaría saber cuándo se dio cuenta de que era adoptada o cuando tuvo conciencia realmente de que era adoptada, de que no eran aquellos sus padres.
Well, I always knew I was adopted when my parents told me. Just like how people tell the story of their stomach growing larger and larger, my parents would tell the story of how they flew to the other side of the world to get me. But I feel like my understanding of my being adopted is always evolving. I carry my experiences to share, like origami paper in my pockets. Traveling to talks, I know how to pick out the right pieces. Blue for racism, red for culture, green for identity. I can fold the colored squares using just the right words and give the parents a crane, an orchard, some shapely advice out of my sheets of memories.
My question is that how do you cope with the word abandon?
It's a negative word to me. It makes me sad to feel that, you say your mother, your parents abandoned you. That it doesn't sound very happy. But if it comes up, maybe when I'm explaining how I was adopted to my friends, then I correct them. I say I wasn't abandoned, that I was placed, or I was put into a better life.
I think that even though like 99% of me believes that I was really placed, I think somehow I can't get rid of that 1%. And I think there's definitely a part of me that wishes I had never heard the word abandonment. I think one of the strongest ways that the word abandonment has affected my life is just my perfectionistic tendencies and my failure and my fear of failure. I think at this point in my high school career, it's what I struggle with most.
Que en su punto de la escuela superior es tropieza más. I'm sorry I made you cry.
I think I'm always searching for a way to compensate for the fact that I'm a girl and that I was probably poor, and that, for some reason, maybe I wasn't good enough. And I think, in my learning, I always tried to be, the best that I can to compensate for that, that initial, abandonment or, initial rejection. Even if I was really placed, I can't get rid of that, small thought that maybe I was abandoned.
Thank you.
After the formal talk, a Spaniard lady approaches me from the audience. Me llamo Yolanda, she says.
Quiero que lo tengas. A mí me ha servido mucho.
Tú no tienes tu niño todavía.
No, pero tengo otra pieza, tengo dos piezas reservadas para ella.
Vale.
Sabía que esta pieza era muy especial.
Ella sabía que she knew that this was going to be very important for her, and now she knows why. It's important for her to give it to you. She has two others which she's keeping for herself and for her daughter, but this was to do with her process of adoption, but she wants you to have it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hoy he sabido, dile que había sabido cuál era el destino de esta pieza.
Tell her it is such an honor for me to meet her.
Es un honor conocerte.
Gracias.
She unties the jade pendant from around her neck and then reties it around mine. The delicate carvings and milky hues of the jade feel smooth and comforting and mysterious, she says. When you go to China to work in the orphanage, perhaps you will take care of my daughter. Of all the baby orphans in China, in all 34 provinces, I plan to go to only one orphanage. The chances of me working with Yolanda's baby to be are near impossible. But I know I will see Yolanda's baby in every orphan's face. I carry Yolanda in the jade. I carry pride in my Chinese culture. I carry an adoptive mother's love. I carry a new sense of purpose. The necklace makes me want to pray, more than a church or monk or mosque, because it found its way to me by some act of faith. Because at these conferences, I speak of my adoption story, as if I've stopped living it. And the truth is, I don't know where my life will take me. Because in that necklace, I carry both my mothers. Because someday maybe I hope I will fall into my Chinese mother's arms, just as that necklace fell into mine. I look into the eyes of the jade salamander perching on the pear, and I think of Yolanda and all of the mothers like her who are waiting for children like me.
We found out a family was interested in adopting the little girl in pink. The mom, Cheryl, really wants me to be there because of my connection and because of the deep roots I really have with Junyi.
你跟我说你马上要到哪里去了？
出国
找谁啊？哦，找你的妈妈。
在找妈妈。
找妈妈。你高不高兴？
高兴。
谁送你的？我家妈妈。
你的妈妈送你的是不是？
哦，我的妈妈。
I want this experience for this little girl to be every bit as special as it was for me.
Hi!
I can help you with this heavy thing.
Okay. It's so good to see you. I'm sorry you have to bend down. I know, that's okay. Hi. This is Gavin. Nice to meet you. I'm Fong. And Kevin. Hi, nice
Good to see you.
I can't believe we see we're reachable. I know.
These are all ones that your mom sent me. That's what's hard about this last year of waiting is how much he's grown up.
Yeah.
Especially since, I mean, normally you wouldn't have all these pictures that we have had. And this is our family. That's Garrett, and then Grayson. My husband and I adopted our daughter Grayson, who's now 4, in December of 2005 from China. And she was 11 months old when we adopted her. And she was great socially when we received her, but she was very delayed physically, which we expected could be possible with a child from an orphanage. After about 4 months, we went to our pediatrician for just a regular well check, and he told us the words spasticity and cerebral palsy. Spasticity is muscle tightness, which is a symptom of cerebral palsy, which is brain damage to the gross motor portion of the brain. It was very scary and upsetting, but we found out that we can manage it with our family, and we wanted to help another child with CP when we did adopt again. On Valentine's Day, 2008, I got an email from one of my Yahoo groups. It was just Hani's story about the little girl in pink. I said, this is our girl. You're sweating too. The fact that Fong is here is really also part of the miracle, because Fong is the one that, you know, saw something special in her that August day, and without Fong's persistence, Renyi could maybe still be in that foster home and having to sit in a chair most of the day, definitely not being adopted. So we have a lot of love for Fong and Hani and their family because of what they've done for Renyi.
Oh. Go watch there. The boils.
Can we come in? 你好. She is a little bit shy, but just come in. Come in. Come on. 来，进来。妈妈抱抱来。Take care of her. Yes, come in, yes, come in.
With your blanket, sure.
还记得姐姐吗？啊，记得，我也记得任意。哎，这个饼干好吃吗？任意好吃吗？
She's looking around. She's just looking around.
No.
任意，那是哥哥，是哥哥，哥哥，你叫哥哥好吗？哎，哦，谢谢。哦
That's good. It's true.
You guys still hear us?
Yeah.
Hi, Renyi.
Say 你好。
说你好。Huh? I've visited a lot of orphanages and held a lot of kids, but I've never really, other than my own adoption, seen an entire adoption. A huge shock to me was how easily Renyi adjusted to her new family.
妹妹，
这是妹妹，任意的妹妹。I don't want her to forget what she's been through, even though it might be painful, and at times she may think she should be ashamed of it. I think if she holds on to what she has accomplished in the past, she'll be able to take one more step into the future and really progress further in any situation, but especially hers, because she's gonna have to overcome a lot of things. She needs a lot of encouragement, and she needs proof that she can do it. And she just needs to look at herself and know that she can, because she has. Hello. Hi. 喂，你看谁来看你了？姐姐。你在看书是不是啊？是吗？
你抱抱。
啊，好好好，我抱。哎呦，哎，好重啊，长胖了是不是？
长胖了。
啊，对对对。你星期三要去美国，回美国，和妈妈、爸爸回美国好吗？
嗯。
好。
不好。
为什么？
我一个人去。
不，你不是一个人去，妈妈、爸爸还有哥哥要去呢。It's a lot to think about. 任意，好，姐姐现在要去坐飞机了，好吗？飞机会飞吗？还是会走？或者你要听话，听妈妈、爸爸的话，好吗？不哭啊，听话，听话。不哭哦，听话。让妈妈抱好吗？来，让妈妈抱，对。So, okay, see you later.
Okay, thank you for all your help.
I really believe that things happen for a reason. In Chinese, there's a word, it's 天意, which means, it sort of means destiny, but it really means the plan of the heavens, the purpose that the heavens have. And I don't believe whatever's up there, you know, God or a greater power overlooks anything. And he definitely didn't overlook this special little girl. And he didn't overlook me, and so thank you, whoever's up there.